Okay, here we go. So here's my audience. Everybody say hi.
Hello.
This is Anthony, Dana, and Courtney.
Can I go change your name?
Get up here. Oh, wait. That's no. Hold it. Don't do it with my hands. I don't want to do it with my hands.
Just be
Okay, so first I want to thank you guys for taking time to sit in this room for 3.5 minutes. So this speech is going to just be a little bit about myself and why I got into aviation. A lot of things that you guys might already know. So I'm going to start it off first. Ask you guys a question. Do you guys know what the U.S.'s largest export is?
Aviation parts.
It used to be, good guess. Up until last year, for 5-6 years prior to that, aviation aircraft parts were the #1 export in the U.S. Now it's gas, but that's a good guess.
Nice.
So, this speech, my name's Sam Schumacher, by the way, just in case you guys didn't know that. I'm going to talk about what got me into aviation as far as passion, the early years, my military experience, and as far as what pushed me into the military, and then my civilian experience and school experience up to now. So, first, the Gulf War, 1991, is when I first got into aviation. I saw the A-10s, A-64
Warthogs,
Apaches, low-level aircraft, and that's pretty much what I got into. So, after that, 9/11 hit. You guys, I'm sure, know about that, which pretty much propelled me to join the military. I chose the Navy because my grandfather was in the Navy, World War II, Pearl Harbor. So that pushed me in. And like I said, I loved aviation, so I went into the aviation field as an AM. I went in undesignated in the GTEP program, which was the Guaranteed Training Enlistment program. So I spent a year out in the fleet, up in Washington, 1 year in the USS Carl Vinson as a yellow shirt. So after a year of doing that, I went to Pensacola, Florida, where I got my rating as an aviation structural mechanic. After I did that, I picked up orders to HS2 in San Diego. It wasn't my first choice or my second or last choice. I just kind of got forced into it. So it was good and bad, but it is what it is. So then I spent the rest of my military career there. Finished it out working on H-60 helicopters in North Island. So after I did my 4 years in the Navy, I got out, went to school, got my MP certifications and my associate's degree. Came back to San Diego after 2 years in Colorado. Went to work for L3 Communications, working on H-60s again. So after that, I took a job with Pratt & Whitney and worked on turbine engines and, just smaller aircraft engines. And I was laid off from there recently, so I was doing some structural work. So now I'm just attending school full-time at Embry-Riddle, going for my bachelor's degree in aeronautics, about 3/4 of the way done. So, in conclusion, just to kind of sum it up, I just wanted to bring up my early experiences, why I joined in the first place, what propelled me in as far as 9/11 and patriotic side. I'm sure you guys know being prime military. So, I wanted to thank you guys for coming. Do you guys have any questions? My tongue's feeling
No. I don't have any questions. That was good.
Oh, wow.